Tēnā koutou, Simon Lafaho. I'm Interface Design Manager for the City Railing project. At City Railing, we're not only creating New Zealand's largest infrastructure project, we're also creating a social and cultural legacy which will last long after we've gone. From water trickling over precast basalt walls at Mangawhau to the beautiful spiral shapes of the Piu Piu snail at Karanga-a-Hape, you'll be able to feel and hear and see the elements of Tamaki Makaurau's cultural past manifest in our station buildings. So the key design korero for our station buildings is a creation story, which has been gifted to us by Mana Whenua. Legend has it that Skyfather Ranginui was in a lasting embrace with Papatūānuku, Earth Mother, and Tāne, their son, pushed them apart to create light and thus life. 4 separate design elements are the key aspects of delivering the creation story in our stations. The first one is Ranginui Skyfather, which is the sky facade, which is around the top of the stations. The second important one is the Papatūānuku, Earth Mother, which is down at the base of the stations themselves. Then there's the aspect of Tāne Mahuta pushing them apart, which is either seen as the canopy around the station or in some of the structure that we have that holds the station apart. And the fourth element is this particular one about each deity, atua, in each station, which is manifest in the thresholds as you enter the station.
Kia ora, ko Reuben Kirkwood ahau, no nai taiki tāmaki, ko wau te kaiwhakairo, kai hoahua mō nā mana whenua o Tāmaki Makaurau, ki tēnei mahi ko CRL. Nō reira, tēnā koutou. The Karanga-a-Hape Station draws on the narrative of Tāne. This reference to Tāne, who is the god of the forest, is reflected through the station design, figuratively anchoring the earth and connecting to the heavens above.
At 33 metres below ground, Karanga-a-Hape Station is set to be the country's deepest train station. Its vertical profile is immense, extending several metres above ground as well. When we were designing the stations, we wanted to capture this sense of scale. When approaching the station on Mercury Lane, future users will first see the repeating blue diamond motif wrapping around the building. The diamond pattern represents Te Atia, the stars of the eternal cosmos, and our place in Te Ikaroa, the Milky Way. This hard-working, permeable skin responds to the functional and technical requirements of the station, as well as creating a backdrop for the narrative. The orientation of the sky element shingles and fins allows for air intake and exhaust for the louvers behind it.
Ko te rauponga tētahi o nā tauira ki runga te pātū, kei waho te teihana rerewe a Karanga-a-Hape. Kei roto te rauponga he tauira anō, koi nei te pākati. Ka tā rua ana nā pākati ki runga, ki raro hoki, ka noho mai wēnei pākati i nā tī aroaro pautū. Ka whakaweri ki runga nā pākati, ka hakatūria nā waituhu tūturu ki te owha. Ko ira atua, ko ira tangata, te tūtoho ni o nā tātai whakapapa mai i te rangi taupai ki anuku.
At the base of the station, the earth element mirrors the white matter sandstone and represents the geological context of the ground found deep beneath the Karanga-a-Hape Ridge. This is the same materiality as on Te Waihoratu Station, but differs from the basalt found at Mangawhau Station.
Ko rā pūpūrangi nā tohu momo takitaki mai wā tākere, mo te tuanui i roto i te teihana. Koinei he tānga o te wao nui o tānei, he tōhutia mō te whakaorotonitanga o te taiao.
The exposed structural steelwork represents part of the fourth element, Tāne separating sky and earth. The external glazing allows natural light to filter through into the station and figuratively represents Te Ao Marama, the world of light. At the concourse, users will pass through the gate line before descending down the escalators towards the platforms before starting their journeys. The platforms extend 220 metres towards the north, towards the second entrance on Beresford Square.
Kei taitua ko Beresford taha, i te kuaha i hakairi ana ki runga i te tuanui he toipuni. Ko te tino kaupapa a te toipuni, ka whakakiko te māramataka Māori me te hakanekeneke a nā tai me nā kaupeka katoa. Ka tū te koro pihanga paupau, kei waho te kuaha a Karanga-a-Hape teihana. Ko te āhuatanga tēnei o rite ki te hakaro i pānaki nā rākau atua o Nehira. He mea tāwhito, he mea tapu mai i ngā tohunga Māori ka whakakaukau ki ngā ato. E ruruku ngā manaia ki te kiri kōwhatu a te koropihanga, kia tiaki ai te huarahi a Rangi no te oro o ngā tangata i roto i te taihana. Ka mahi atu manaia hangarewa kōaro i te uku i muri ihu ka whakarere ki te momo ki ngā manaia pāra.
It has been an incredible process to work with Mana Whenua and Reuben Kirkwood to understand the narrative and translate this into the architecture, all within the technical constraints of the station. We have taken every opportunity to breathe life into the building, which will serve the public for future generations.